Hello, 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 hello. Linda, hello, first comment today. Hi, Laverne, Claire, Cyan, Shan, I'm so sorry, Shan, hello. Nicola, Jenny, Debbie, Jason, excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you've had a good weekend as well, Dawn. My weekend's not been too bad. It's currently raining at the moment, which quite soothing. You might be able to hear it. It's quite light, but it's quite constant. But yeah, for me personally, I've had a good weekend. I hope you guys have. You guys? Oh my gosh, I said you guys, but I meant you guys. Hello, back of the net. Yes, Linda. Boop. Hello, 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 hello. So hopefully you've seen my post regarding oyster openings. So today we do actually have a few openings on the live which are for Pearl Oysters, but other than that we don't have oysters to open until the delivery gets here. Now apparently I'm going to be getting an update on my tracking tomorrow, so fingers crossed it won't take long from wherever it is. So I'll know more tomorrow with oysters. It does mean that the monthly charm deal this week, which was going to be on Wednesday, I may put that back to the following Wednesday, just so then the people who have ordered the monthly charm deal have the option of an oyster opening. But if you have ordered the monthly charm deal, what I might do is I might email you, and then you can sort of have the option whether you'd like to wait for the oyster and then maybe have the egg pop. So I might give you the option, then you can pick either or. So then if it is the egg pop, you can have it this week. If you'd like to wait, you could like to wait. So I'll work out if that's what we're going to do or not. So potentially live on Wednesday, potentially not, just depending on oysters. You never know, they may be here by then. I think that's very, very hopeful, but it could happen. So today then we've got our double dip game, which is available, and then if you'd like to have an oyster opening, it would be, like I said, this egg pop instead. So an egg pop is my camera in the right place? Egg pop is basically a egg. Some of them have got faces on, some of them are just plain colours, which has got either 2, 3 or 4 pearls in. So that one's got 2. So this one's got a two-tonal purple and silver, and then a pink pearl. So you actually get to keep all of the pearls that are in each egg pop, and if you're not happy with them, you can swap them. Okay, so it's quite cool having, like, they're quite a nice little fun game. I know it can't really replace the oyster, but we're doing what we can until they are available. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got a crick in my throat. There we go. Now, which ones did I put in? Perfect. So these earrings, I've got the star hoop earrings on the website, and I wear my heart hoop earrings. These will be in stock this week. These will be back in stock. They've been out of stock for such a long time, and I've finally managed to get the correct size back in stock again. So they'll be, as soon as the delivery is here tomorrow, these will be going on the website, which is very exciting. I know I always have a lot of people asking me about these earrings. So they will be called the heart hoop earrings, and they will be going straight on the website because they have been in stock before, so it's just something that will go in the back in stock section. Now I have posted an order list on the page. There's currently 10 people on the order list, I've just refreshed, so possibly 12 people on the order list. I'll just print those out now as well. So if you would like to order, there is space available, and it won't be too long of a wait at all, especially we've got the egg pops instead of the oyster openings. The timings of them is slightly different, so things do move slightly quicker with an egg pop than with an oyster opening. So I think I've covered everything. Oh, and the new stock is in the new in section. That is all there on the main website in the new in section, which is brilliant. So it's going to be one of those nights. Can you tell, Linda? It's been one of those weekends for me. I said something to Aaron earlier. I think I said to him, are you going to put Netflix on But I said, apparently in my head, I said, are you going to put Netflix on? But out loud, apparently I said, are you going to put WhatsApp on? And then he said, he told me this is what happened. And then he said, so I said, are you going to put WhatsApp on? And he said, am I going to put WhatsApp on? And I was like, yeah. Are you going to put it on the telly? So I didn't even then clock that he'd said it back to me. And I actually met Netflix. So it's been one of those weekends that apparently I just literally say the wrong word. It's actually getting worse. Like I don't know if I should get seen. I keep saying the wrong words or wrong things and not noticing. You guys though stick with me, so bless you. Right, so let me just attach this here. Up first today is a mystery person. However, on the order list, I have popped their name on here because I do think that they have been told they may have the opening. So I'm hoping that you're here today. Jutta Lehrman, Jutta, are you here? So I've just updated the lease here. Updated the lease. Updated the order list. So there's 11 people on the order list. I'll pop it in the comments. So if you would like to order, there's still space available. Jutta, you are here. Hello, hello, hello. Now, Jutta, my lovely, first of all, I hope you're feeling better. Secondly, this is you are a mystery person. This is a gift to you from Sue Scurie. Okay, so Sue has got you. I'm just going to pop the link in the comments here. She's got you the February Deal 2021 charm. So I've just popped the link in there so you can see. Now you get to pick if you'd like to have it on a lobster or a hoop fitting, Jutta. So just let me know and I can make a note for you if you'd like a lobster or a hoop fitting here. Now, as we don't have oysters today, would you be happy with an egg pop for your opening? If not, and if you would prefer to wait for the oysters, then I'm very happy to move you, and when they're in, I'll email you, my lovely, and then we'll add you onto the order list then. But if you're happy with an egg pop, then we can, of course, do that now. So what fitting would you like with your charm? And again, this is a gift from Sue Scurie for you. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've got something stuck in my throat. What do you think? I'm just going to mark off that you are here for now, though. Oh, bless you. So thank you, Sue. Hopefully Sue's here, or she'll watch this one back. If she comes on, I'll let her know that you was here at the start of the live. So would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting? And are you happy with a egg pop, my lovely? Egg is fine and lobster. And Sue, you are here. Perfect. Sorry, I hadn't seen you yet. Okay, so lobster fitting for you, Jutta. And let's grab your egg pop. So they are all in this bag. I just have to be careful not to let this bag fall over because there's loads in there. Right, orange egg here. The colours don't mean anything, like there's not certain amounts in each colour or anything like that. It's completely random. So in your egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in there. You are cording. 4 pearls in your egg. You have got a nice bright black cherry, a bright hot pink, a brighter lemon yellow, and then a gorgeous blurple. So that has got shades of blue and purple depending on the lighting. Now, Jutta, all of these are yours, my lovely, and then I'll just need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these colours, then of course we can swap them for you, and then I'll still need to know what pearl you'd like on your jewellery. So black, cherry, pink, yellow and blurple. If I run them through the board, your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the Blairpool is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Okay, can you have Blairpool on the jewellery? Of course you can. And can you just confirm, are you happy with the other pearls there as well? Just making a note, just to say that these are your pearls. And then I'll pop down, we're going to have Blairpool on the jewellery there. Perfect. Okay. Jutta, I hope you're happy with everything there. Just double checking. Yep, I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. So again, lobster fitting on the charm, Blairpool on the jewellery. Again, I hope you're feeling better soon, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. They're quite nice, bright colours in that egg then, weren't they? Even the black cherry had a brightness to him. The rain's really picking up. Oh, Sue, bless from my side. You're very, very welcome. It's such a kind thing for you to do as well, Sue. Okay, up next today is... I'm so sorry. When I have a cup of tea, it will sort it out. Oh, Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. It's very, very kind. Thank you, my lovely. Up next today is Anna Phillips. Anna, are you here? Kathy, hello, my lovely. I hope you're well. Oh, I will say that I've got like a chime doorbell thing in here for when my doorbell goes, and we are expecting a shop to be delivered between 8 and 9. So the doorbell is going to go off between 8 and 9. It's going to make me jump, even though I know it's happening. It's quite loud, so I'm just sort of pre-warning everyone that is going to happen at some point in the next hour. Jackie, bless you. Thank you as well for the stars there. Again, that's very, very kind of you. And Anna, perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you as here as well. Okay, so Anna, you have got a double dip. So let's dive in with... Oh, it's stuck to my thumb there. 1 and 2. Let's go down to open these up. Now I'm just going to get my boards out. Let's pop them over there so I can reach them. So double dip number 1. So parcel number 1, my lovely. Good evening. Welcome to everybody joining. Your first one, there's no Christmas sticker in there. And you have got a crystal pendant. Sorry, Mandy. Anna, you've got a crystal pendant here. Now, this one is on the website. It does actually come in different colours on the website. It is the fossil shell pendant. Okay, so this one is the light silver shade, which means it is a light silvery tone to him. And you can see there he's got more opaque areas in the swirl. And then you've got the mirrored areas on the actual edges of the crystal itself. So if I turn it around, you can see there it's got the same but in reverse on that side. Now this one would come with 1 egg pop, and you can choose whether to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. That's going to be up to you, my lovely. Okay, so that's option number 1. Moving on to option number 2, so parcel number 2. There's nothing in that bit. Okay, and you've got an anklet with your second one. Now, this anklet is called the Dancer's Love Anklet. Look at how gorgeous this one is. I'm just going to make it so it's all sort of the right side. Oh, wow, Jutta. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. Thank you. Now, this Dancer's Love Anklet, Anna, as you can see, it has all of these little discs which dangle all the way from one end all the way to the other end. Now, the discs themselves have got little ruches on the sides of the disc. Okay, so it is a plain silver, but then they've got like little notches on the side, and then on the reverse side as well, it is the same with the little notches. And then that just gives it more texture. As you can see, it's very, very reflective. So this is going to sort of reflect and catch the sunlight whilst wearing it on your ankle. It does come with 1 egg pop, and again, you can choose whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery there as well. If you had the pearl on the jewellery with this one, I would actually pop it halfway round, so the colour's in the middle, but then you've got all of these either side. But it is up to you. You don't have to have it on the jewellery if you don't want to. Can you go for the anklet? Of course you can. Let me pop the other one away here. Okay, so you've gone for the Dancer's Love Anklet, which means it does come with 1 egg pop, so that's the purple egg pops. Now, there's still 2, 3 or 4 pearls in these eggs. I will say with the purple eggs, there's more chance for the 2-tonal pearls in there. They are still in the other ones as well. It's just I did these ones first. And there's slightly more variety of 2-tonalness. There's all the colours available in all the eggs, but these ones have got slightly more 2-tonal ones, which in my opinion just makes them slightly more unique. So, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? And good luck. And you have got 4 pearls in your egg, so you get to keep all of these colours. Your first one is a base chocolate with a slight silver overtone. A 2-tonal blurple, so this has got lighter and darker blurple areas. This one does have a couple of imperfections on there, so a couple of slight like dented almost sections. So that, oh sorry, thank you Bab. So it is a natural product, so sometimes that obviously can happen with it being a natural grown product. However, if of course you're not happy with it, I can swap it for you. You have got an apple green, so that is a pastel apple green, and you've got a brighter coral as well. Now, if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you, Anna. If you are happy with these colours, then that's perfect as well. So it's completely up to you. And then, like I say, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. If I run them through the board, your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. 2-tonal blurples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Can we swap and put the apple green and chocolate for... Can I swap out the apple green and the chocolate for a purple to go on the waiting list for a midnight blue? You can indeed. I don't know how long the wait would be for a midnight blue, but if you're happy to go on the waiting list, then I'm very happy to do that for you. What I will do is I'll keep in the green just so I can say swap the green for the midnight blue. So if you can just have a look at this purple here and let me know if you're happy with this one. And would you like a pearl on or off the anklet? And if on, which colour would you like? So lots to go. I'll just go through that again. So I've swapped out the chocolate for the purple. I will write down to swap the green for a midnight blue. Are you happy with that purple? And which colour, if any, would you like on the anklet? Excuse me, I think I've got something stuck in my throat. I'll have a sip of tea in a moment and see if that will help. I've gone for a lighter, brighter grape purple there. That purple's perfect. And can you be invoiced for all 3 in stock to go on the anklets? Yes, of course you can. So let me just write this down. So you'll only, on the invoice, you'll get an invoice for 2 additional fittings to the anklets. Because obviously one will already be included with the anklet itself. Would you like the colours so they are evenly evenly spread across the anklets, or would you like them sort of clustered at the front of the anklets, so all the colours at the front, but obviously slightly spaced out, but all sort of sitting along the front of the foot, or so they're sort of spread out with 1, 2 and 3, or 1, 2, 3, if that makes sense. So closer or evenly spread out. So invoice for coral and blurple on anklet, and then we're gonna swap green for midnight blue. Evenly spread, perfect. Evenly spread out. Okay, I've made a note for you there as well, just so that I don't get that wrong. Okay, if I do your naughty or nice card as well, and in here you have got a nice card, so you've got a £3 off code for the website, Anna. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code that you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. The invoice for the extra fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow as well. And that's safe up there for you. Yeah, our link for the shop is pearlswithbrecken.com. You can also find all links above as well, if that helps. Sorry. It's really quite hot, but that might help. I can feel it tickling right there. Oh no, Rebecca, I knew what you meant, my lovely. Yes, Brenda, I do ship internationally. Yep. I have, Mandy. I hope you have as well. And Dawn, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, Dawn. Again, that's very, very kind of you. Right, up next today is Leah Johnston. Leah, are you here? Saskia, hello, I hope you're well, my lovely. Good evening, Nadia, as well. So currently looking for Leah Johnston. Leah, are you here? Lynn, good evening. I hope you're well as well. Hello, Vicky. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Saskia. Jodie, bless you. That's, again, ever so kind. Thank you for the stars there. Luella, good evening. I'm in Northamptonshire in the UK, Hayley. So it's quite wet and, I mean, I love the rain, but it's, yeah, quite wet and a little bit gloomy here. Not too hot though, which is what I like. Suzanne is, bless you, Suzanne. Thank you for the stars there. Again, it's very, very kind of you. Thank you. So I'm currently looking for Leah Johnston. Leah, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see. And if anyone else can see Leah, please comment on her comment as well, because it will bring it forward so I can see. Danette from Nebraska. Hello, my lovely. I've never heard of that game, Nadia. Mass Morphia, is that how you say it? No, Faacebook. I've never heard of it. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. Have I got a crown ring you can see? Possibly. I don't normally get the stock out whilst on the live, but just because I'm waiting for Leah, I'll just see if I can grab it quickly. Crown ring. So last call for Leah Johnston. If not, we'll move on. I've just popped you on this screen here so I can see if I can have a look for this ring quickly. Oh, I've knocked over all my boxes. Oh no. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of a mess behind me. So I had my children sometimes help make up the packaging boxes. So they did so over the weekend to get a little bit more pocket money. And I've just knocked them over, so now I've got them all over the floor. So, right, I haven't seen Leah, so let me just show this ring and then we'll move on. So this is the crown ring. Let's go down. This is the crown ring. It is, as described, a crown. It does have zircon crystals going around the base of the crown and part way around the band as well, so it stops just there on both sides. The pearl sits in the centre. The reverse of the ring is this here, so it is an adjustable ring to one size. Now what that means is, as you can see here, it's got like a tooth coming out this way, a tooth coming out this way, and they just sort of join together. Now, as you can see, it's very, very invisible's the wrong word, but it's not as obvious, if you can sort of see what I mean. Now, when it's adjustable to one size, they can sort of adjust outwards around to the size of your finger. Now, I wouldn't say make it smaller, make it bigger, make it smaller, make it bigger, because you will actually weaken the metal. It is 925 silver, but it will weaken. So the more you move it, the more it will weaken. So it is to one size. So you sort of move it to the size that you need, and then it fits. So these sort of teeth or prongs sort of prise apart slightly, still staying in the round circle, and then they'll fit on the ring on the finger that you need it to. I hope that makes sense, and if that helps, my lovely. Hello from Gibraltar. Hello, my lovely. Burning up in Spain. Wow. Oh, Nadia, I could not play let me pop this up there. I could not play a game like that. I'm a real wimp. I get scared really easily. So I'd freak myself out and wouldn't sleep for a week. Right, I haven't seen Leah. Let's mark her as not here yet. If she comes on, we will add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Which means up next is Donna Topping. Now, I believe I have seen Donna, so hopefully she's still here. The smallest size, off the top of my head, no, but I do have a ring sizer that I can measure it with. So if you'd like to know, if it's not on the website, because some rings in the description, it says the smallest size. So if you pop me in, if it's not on the website, pop me an email over and I can measure it off quickly for you. It's not a problem. Donna, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you off as here, Donna. Brilliant. Okay, so Donna, just confirm, are you happy with egg pops instead of your oyster openings today? If not, and you would prefer to have the oyster openings, that's absolutely fine. I can book you in for once they arrive and we'll do your double dip today. Or if you're happy with the egg pops for the other items as well, we'll do those as well, if that makes sense. Yeah, we do sell cage pendants. It's in all on our website collects. The website's in the description above. It's www.pearlsofbrecon.com, and you find all pricing there. Egg pops are fine, Donna, perfect. So you have got then 1 double dip and 2 egg pops. So we'll do the double dip first, and then we'll do all the egg pops together at the end, along with the double dip eggs, depending on how many you have there. So, oh, is it 1? Hang on, sorry, it's 1 extra egg pop. I do apologise. Let me just double check. It is. So you've got a double dip and 1 extra egg pop. Okay, let's go down. So these are your 2 here. Your first parcel. And your first one is earrings. Now these earrings are the snap veil earrings with the masquerite crystals in. Again, I may not have said that correctly. So these earrings are snap veils, so it's this almost horseshoe shape with the stud section of the earring coming across the top here. Okay. Your pearls then are dangled from the bottom of the earring, so you definitely do need to have 2 pearls on here. There we go. So 1 pearl dangles from the bottom there, and then on the front of the earring, as you can see here, is those darker gorgeous crystals, and actually you've got some oxidized silver detailing as well. So you can see the sort of the edge is with oxidized silver to give it that darker colouring. Okay, so they would come with 2 egg pops, and your pearls, you definitely need to have 2 of them on the jewellery. So that's option number 1. You have 2 orders. Okay, so I'll have another look in a second for you, okay. Parcel number 2. And in here you have got a Christmas sticker. So with your Christmas sticker, that does mean that you definitely get a crystal charm. And your item here is another pair of earrings. Okay, so these earrings are currently back in stock. I don't know if they're back in stock on the website or not, but they used to, let me just reposition. They used to be in stock, so they used to be on the website. So they are now back again. Those very, very popular. Now these are, first of all, they're thread through earrings. So if I show you the reverse side, this section here you thread through the ear, and then you do pull the chain through the ear as well. So then it hangs down behind the earring like so. So hard to show you these. I'm actually going to pop these on here for you so you can see. It does mean that you won't be able to see the back chain, but you do know that the back chain will be there hanging down as well. So these ones are the butterfly thread through earrings. Gorgeous. So they are an oxidized silver, so that again, that just means they've got that darker silver detail to them. And beautiful butterflies here. So the wings do slightly curve forward. Now, if you had your pearl on this one, it actually sort of sits just in front of this bottom butterfly. You don't have to have pearls on here if you don't want to. You can keep the earrings as they are and your pearls loose, but that's completely up to you. And then the reverse side, like I said, is these ones. So this section of them would be hanging down at the back. So if you can imagine, like, is it going to do? Oh no, it doesn't reach quite. So you've got the back of the earring and the front of the earring sort of almost next to each other once wearing them, if that makes sense. So would you like the butterfly thread through earrings, or would you like the snap bell crystal earrings? The second earrings, so the butterfly thread through ones, perfect, they are yours. That's a brilliant idea, Mandy. 3D ear. So I don't forget. So that means let's do your crystal charm first. And here, this crystal charm has not been on the website before. So would you like to have a hoop or a lobster fitting with this one, Donna? And it is the triangle crystal charm. So it's a clear crystal, this one. So it doesn't have colour with the crystal. Look at the thickness of this charm though. So the triangle itself has got points on both sides. So it just means when it sits down, it doesn't sit still because it's sort of balancing on that point, which means it's catching the light, catching the colours around it to reflect back. Beautiful triangle crystal charm there. So I hope you're happy with that one. And can you have a hoop fitting with that one? Of course you can. Let me just write that down. So charm is a hoop. Now I have got both your orders here. Let me just double check one item, because one item says that it is the ready-made item. So I'm not sure if that comes with the opening or not. No, it doesn't. Okay, so one of your items comes ready-made and it doesn't come with an oyster opening. Let me just see if I've got it in stock, not ready-made, if that makes sense. Bear with me, because if that's the case, then you can have an opening with it and then you can choose the colour pearl that you'd like to have on it. If I don't have it in stock, the one that's ready-made comes with the bridal white pearl that you can see in the photo, or it will come with a bridal white pearl. It may not be that exact one, but it may be a different one. Let me just have a look. You'll need to talk to me then. That's not a problem. So we can change it. I can cancel it. No, I don't have any in stock that aren't ready-made. So would you like me to change that item or refund that item? The sparkle snowflake pendant. So this one here, that one there, my lovely. Your other item definitely comes with the opening and you get to pick what colour you have in there. But that one there, so the one I've just popped the link in for, that one is a ready-made one. Now we can leave that one for now and you can email me. You want one with bridal white. Okay, so it doesn't come with an oyster opening. Are you happy to keep that one then? So the sparkle snowflake pendant, are you happy to keep that one? That's fine. Okay, perfect. If you do change your mind or anything, pop me an email over, obviously before it's sent out, and we can change it for you, or I can cancel that item or whatever you'd like to do. But for now, we'll keep that one on there. So that one doesn't come with an oyster opening then. So your second order though does come, not oyster opening, sorry, egg pop. The second order does definitely come with the egg pop, so you definitely pick what colour you'd like in that one. And you get 2 for the earrings as well, so you're going to get 3 eggs altogether. So the earring eggs are 1 and 2, and then one of these eggs. I really don't want that to slip down. Oh, I'm just going to see, these are your eggs here. This one's just slightly open. And he's only got 1 pearl in, so I'm going to take this one out because obviously pearl or pearls have escaped. So I'm just taking that one out because yeah, we don't want that, because there's in the eggs there's a guarantee of 2+ pearls in them. So your eggs were here, so purple, 2 purples, 1 blue. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Donna? Egg number 1. 3 pearls in that one. Oh, look at them. I love it when the colours go beautifully together. So you've got a dark, almost Cadbury purple there. You've got a bright coral, and you've got this darker silver. So purple, coral and silver. You're hoping for bridal whites and TARDIS blues. Okay, moving on to purple number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in there as well. Oh no, 3 pearls there, 4 pearls this one. Sorry, having one of those days. Your first colour is a 2-tonal blurple. So in some lights this is going to look more blue. In some lights it's going to look more purple. And then as you can see, you do have lighter and darker shades as you go around there. You've got a huge, bright 2-tonal pink. You've got a darker 2-tonal chocolate purple. So here he looks more chocolate. As you go round, he looks more purple, and then back into those chocolate shades. So 2-tonal chocolate and purple there. And then a beautifully large lemon yellow. So 2-tonal blurple, 2-tonal pink, 2-tonal chocolate purple, and a lemon yellow. And then your last pop egg. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 pearls in that one. You have got a slight brighter coral, a lighter coral, a cream. Sorry if I get it oh, there's the ding dong. That's the doorbell. You've got a cream. You have got a light. Now this one's quite hard to describe. He's like a mustard yellow with a blue hint to him. He's so unusual. So it's like a dark yellow, and then here he gets more blue. So almost like a golden yellow, I should say. So golden yellow, and then into blue, then back into that golden yellow. Such an unusual but beautiful colour there. And then ending with a 2-tonal chocolate bronze. Okay, so from the top you've got a purple coral silver, blurple pink, 2-tonal chocolate and purple lemon yellow, bright coral, light coral cream, 2-tonal goldy blue and a chocolate. Now I'm going to start running these through the board for you, Donna. I'll need to know if you'd like pearls on or off your earrings. If on, which colours you'd like. And with your other item as well, I'll need to know which colour you'd like on there. If you're not happy with these colours, we can swap them for you. So your purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. The brighter coral with him is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the dark silver is not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. With your 2-tonal blurple, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The 2-tonal pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Chocolate and purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the lemon yellows, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And then the last one with the 5, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. The lighter coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The golden blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Swap the 2-tonal chocolate for apple swap 2 chocolates for apple greens. I don't need to get the door, no, Aaron is here and available to get the door. Bless him. And it's for the shopping anyway. We've got a food shop arriving, as we didn't have time this weekend to actually go and get it. It will get done tonight, Colette, that's not a problem. Swap the coral for bridal white. Which corals? So we've got 2 bright corals and a lighter one as well. Or don't you mind? And then bridal white for the pendant. So if I show you these 3 colours here that I've added in. So I've taken the 2 chocolates away. The lighter coral swap out as well. Okay, so these 3 here I've swapped out. These 3 at the bottom there, are you happy with those? So the bridal white on the pendant, is it the greens you'd like on the earrings, or are you preferring to have no pearls on the earrings, my lovely? Can you get jump ring on the cream and a hoop ring on the pink? Of course you can. So let me just bring you up. Is it the green on the earrings, or is it... So it's definitely white on the pendant. So white on there. Can you get a jump ring? So you'd like to be invoiced for jump ring on the cream and a hoop fitting on the pink. Mascasite earrings, that's how it's there. I always say mascarite. Green on the earrings, okay. And those earrings, they're not actually on the website yet. They are a new item. So they're going to be going on the website hopefully this week. And they'll be available to supporters first. And then they'll go live to everybody else. Green on the earrings. Okay, so let me go through all of this again for you, Donna, okay? We're popping your loose pearls in here. So on the earrings, you have got green. On the sparkle snowflake pendant, it does have that ready-made bridal white pearl on there. You've then got your crystal charm, which you've chosen to have a hoop fitting on. On the pink and the cream pearl, you'd like to be invoiced for a jump fitting on the cream, hoop fitting on the pink, and then on your other item, you'd like to have your bridal white. Can you just confirm, is that all correct for me? Or for you, but for me. Oh, bless you. You're very welcome. As long as that's all okay. Yeah. Not a problem, Sue. Yeah, they will be. They're already photoed and ready to go on. So hopefully they'll be on this week. And yeah, they'll be available to supporters first. So you guys will get a post once they're on the website for you. Any colour on the crystal pendant? On the charm, if you'd like one on the charm as well, I can do so for you. It would be an additional fitting cost, so it'll be for the fitting just to obviously drill and pin cap and then popping it on the charm there. So if you're happy with that, I can pop one on there for you as well, and I'll include that on the invoice for you. Surprise you? Okay. So invoice for surprise colour. Okay, perfect. So on that invoice, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. if we do your naughty or nice card as well for you. And Donna, oh no, you've got a naughty card there, so it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But Donna, I hope you're happy with that, and of course with everything once it arrives, and I've popped that safely up there for you. Perfect. You're very welcome, my lovely. Okay, up next today is Kristen Getson. Kristen, are you here? Ava, hello, thank you for watching. And Jenny, hello, my lovely. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. It's beautiful. Pelicans. Why do weekends go so fast? Oh, I don't know, Debbie. I know. In a blink of an eye, it's Sunday, and then we're all back to normal. And Kristen, hello, hello, hello. Now, Kristen, you do have an oyster opening today because you have got a 4 pearl oyster. So these are oysters which are guaranteed to have at least 4 pearls in. They are cultured oysters, so these ones are scanned, which is how I know that they should have at least 4 pearls in. Okay, so let me just mark you off as here. Let's grab the bag for you. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And oh, he looks like he's a potential stinky one. Oh no. Oh, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? So if I show you, the potential stinky ones have got like almost this white hue around them, if you can see that there. They've got, so it should be like a clear bag, and then it's got like this white hue. So we'll see. We'll see. Donate the shells. Okay. Do 4 pearl oysters have more than 4? We have had up to 8 pearls in a 4 pearl oyster before, but mostly they have 4 pearls in. But it's not unknown to have more. Oh, please. Open. Okay. Okay. Is it Soraya? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Bless you. Thank you for the stars there. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Right, let's go down then for your 4 pearl oyster, Kristen. So, your 4 pearl oyster, donating... Oh, the shells. He's a tough one. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's no pearls on that side there. And I can see in and around the flesh there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. So you do have quadding. You have got 4 pearls in that oyster, my lovely. Now let me just dry these up for you. And these are slightly two-tonal actually. Especially that dark one. I'm quite intrigued to have a closer look to see what colour that is, because he's definitely got some different colours as we go around there. So let's start with that darker one. Oh wow, he's got a very, very prominent, it almost looks like you've got a layer of nacre. Let me just feel. Oh no, it feels really smooth. Okay, so how pearls are made up is layers and layers of nacre sort of being grown around the pearl to build up the pearl. Okay, so I thought that this one may have had a slight different level here. So you've got dark greens, you've got an oil slick. So you've got dark greens, blues and purples. And then look at this precise silver line or silver wave of colour. So it sort of just waves through. And because it's such a sharp line of colour here, I thought that maybe there may have been like a different layer of nacre there. But it's just the colouring. It's gorgeous. I'm just trying to see if I can get the focus. There you go. You can see it's such a sharp line of colour. He is stunning. So you've got a oil slick with this like silver splash running through him. You've got a two-tone autumn peach, so lighter and brighter autumn peach. You've got an apple green, and you've got a two-tonal Pepsi blue with darker Pepsi blue and lighter blue shades. Okay, so you've got that gorgeous oil slick with that sort of splash of silver, two-tonal autumn peach, apple green and the two-tonal blue as well. What do you think to these, Kristen? If you're happy with these, they are yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Oh, he is a 7. The apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. You love them? Perfect. They are yours then. And honestly, that dark one, when you see it, it's so, so unique. He is gorgeous. Okay, well, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Let's do your naughty or nice card. So you have got a nice card. You've got a £1 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £1 off code that you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Kristen, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and of course with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Hooray! Okay, perfect. Let me just update the order list here. So everybody, if you are ordering for today, please keep in mind, unless it is a 4 pearl oyster, you won't be having oyster openings. They will be coming with the egg pops. If you prefer to have the oyster opening, that's not a problem. I can pop you on the list, and then as soon as the oysters arrive, you'll get an email booking you in for your opening. Up next today is Dawn Allen. Dawn, are you here? So including Dawn, there's 9 people on the order list. I've just popped it in the comments there as well. So if you have ordered, you can see whereabouts you are. And Dawn, hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Dawn, you have got a double dip and 1 egg pop for today. So if we do your double dip first and then your egg pops all together. Oh, I've got 2 there at the end, if that's okay. So if we go down and parcel number 1. Oh, it's about to come out the end here, but I'll still unravel it. Okay, there we go. So there's not a Christmas sticker in there. And your first one is a anklet here. Oh, Leah, bless you. Okay, so Leah, I did call you earlier, my lovely. So now I know you're back again. What I'll do is I'll add you back into the order list. That's not a problem. So your anklet here, Dawn, is the double crystal star anklet. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of double stars. Now these are clear crystal stars. So is it going to focus on my glove here? No. So you've got, let me just pop it on here, 6 sets of crystal stars with 2 stars in each one. The colour of the stars is a clear crystal. Now this is one that will be going on the website as well soon, and we do have this in various different colours. So clear crystal there. Oh, and if you haven't heard, it's got a gorgeous little bell on the end of that anklet there. Your second parcel. Oh, and the item's right there, but I will unwrap it. Oh, there's nothing in that bit up there. Okay, and the second item is an anklet as well. Now this also has a bell. Now this one we've seen before as well, so I don't know if you've guessed, but the ones which aren't picked, they do get added back into the mix again, along with new items to sort of make up the numbers that were chosen. So you will see items that may have not been picked before, and you will then see new items as well. And then of course items which haven't been shown yet, so lots going on. Now this one is the starfish anklet, and this is the starfish anklet with 3 starfish charms. It's the ball and chain design of the actual anklet, and it's the oxidized silver with the starfish there. So this one would come with 1 egg pop, and you can choose whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. I don't know if I said that or not with the crystal star one, but you also can choose whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And this one I would advise having the pearl on the central star, so that's opposite to the bell and the clasp when you wear it, but you can choose to have it anywhere. Egg pops do have 2 tonal pearls included in them, yes, and if you're not happy with the colours of them, you can swap them, Catherine. But if you would prefer to have the oyster opening, that's not a problem. Just let me know and I can pop you on for as soon as they arrive. I'll pop you an email over and book you in. So it's completely up to you. Yes, Saskia, I can do. So, Dawn, what do you think? Can you have the crystal star ones? Of course you can. So crystal star ones, they do come with 1 egg pop, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So that's this one here, purple, and then you've got 1 other opening. I don't think I confirmed for you. Are you happy for your other one to be an egg pop, or did you want to... Oh, actually, I may have asked you. My brain's gone. Or did you want to wait for an oyster opening? I'm just going to scroll up in case I have asked you. Okay, so just confirm for me. Would you prefer to wait for an oyster opening, or are you happy with an egg pop for your opening? So the purple one's definitely with the anklet. It's just the blue one. We'll go down so you can then... Where are we? There we go. What do you think? Are you happy with the egg pop instead of the opening, or would you prefer to go on the list for it? Oh wow, Stacey! You may have done, yeah, I was in Clark's yesterday with my two, with Aurora and Quinn, and yeah, I've just looked at your profile, that was you. Oh gosh, I've gone all shy. Hello. Oh wow, what a small world. Oh. I know they're anklets, but could you wear them as bracelets? Yes, Debbie, you could do. That's not a problem. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Not a problem. So you are happy with your egg pop. So if we open your purple one first. And you've got 4 pearls in your first one. So your first one is a blurple. So it is a dark blue and purple, depending on the lighting. You've got the coral. You've got this gorgeous two-tonal dark gold. So let me get him focused again for you. It's lighter and darker gold there as you go around. And then you've got this rose gold as well. So beautiful pearls from your first egg. Oh, Stacey, bless you. No, you wasn't being weird at all. I didn't notice anything. And you should have said something. It would have made me shy, because if anyone ever says hi to me, I'm like, I go really shy and hide behind Aaron. But bless you. No, I don't think he wasn't acting weird at all. You was actually, Stacey, extremely helpful, and I felt really bad because I sent you running, didn't you? Because my daughter's got awkward feet. So bless Stacey, bless her. She was very helpful, and she had to go back for us about 10 times. So you ran around for us. So thank you again for that, my lovely. Dawn, your second egg. And you've got 2 pearls in there. And this one is, oh, flying, a bright autumn peach. That one is slightly two-tonal, so you can see brighter and lighter areas around that one. And then you've got a gorgeous hot pink as well, again with the lighter pink and the brighter pink. What do you think to these, Dawn? So I'll definitely need to know what colour you'd like on your item of jewellery. And then with your anklet, you can choose to have a pearl on or off. That's going to be up to you. If you're not happy with these colours, I can of course swap them for you as well. If I run them through the board, the blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Can you have the gold on the charm and the rest on the anklet? You can indeed. So if I just move the gold to the side, do you have a preference in order? I've automatically gone like that in order, just because I like to sort of just blend them through like a rainbow, sort of going through the shades. However, if you have let me start again. If you have a specific order that you'd like them, Dawn, that's not a problem. Or if you'd like them like this, or any order, okay. And are you happy with them spread out, or would you like them sort of placed closer together? So what I would personally do is I would have them, let me just double check the anklets. You can either have them so, sorry, I went to go down then. You can either have them so they are attached onto each set of stars, so you have 2 stars and a pearl, or you can have them so they are moving in between each star. So it's attached onto this section here, and then they'll be able to move freely in between. So would you like them so they're against the star, or so they have that movement in between the star? Let me just write this down. So we're going to have gold on the charm. And then you'd like to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 pearls on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for the others on the anklet. Moving in between, perfect. Moving in between. I would actually have that as well, but I just thought I'd give you the option because you're going to have so many on there. And I think, yeah, I think that's the right decision. So the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, Dawn, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. If I do your naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card, my lovely. So you've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £2 off code that you can use. And that will get emailed across for you tomorrow as well. You're very, very welcome, Dawn. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Stacey. Well, thank you again. And yeah, if you see us again, if you want, say hi. I'm just going to refocus this because it's gone out of focus. No. Oh, yep, it worked. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I've gone all shy. Up next today is Amy Taylor. Amy, are you here? Amy Taylor, are you here? Have I been going? I believe it'll be 7 years in November, Saskia. Yeah, 7 years in November. How old are my little ones? I've got a 12 and a 10-year-old, and he's almost 11. So I'll say 12 and 11 because it's so close now. It's almost his birthday. Currently looking for Amy Taylor. Amy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Amy Taylor, please comment on her comment because it'll bring it forward so I can see as well. Ozark, Missouri. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And hello, Deanna. Oh, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Last call for Amy Taylor. If not, we'll move on. And then, like I say, if she comes on, we'll add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Five is such a lovely age, Karen. It really is. My nephews are 5. No, nothing on the comments. I mean, sometimes I type in the comments, but for example, now I'm updating the order list. Sometimes I type to Aaron if I need a tea or to see if the kids are okay or something like that. Sometimes I have to quickly reply to, so if it's a loyalty card or something and I'm quickly booking them in, or sometimes I'm making notes about orders that I may not need to write down, but I need to have it against the order on my system. So I type in lots and lots of different ways, and you won't always see it. But yeah, it is. Sometimes it is to Aaron, yes. Right, I haven't seen Amy, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, she will get added back in again, but to the end of the order list. Oh, wow. Oh, bless Stephanie. Oh, again, 7 months is such a beautiful, I mean, all beautiful age. Every age brings something different, doesn't it? Up next is Julie McLaughlin. Julie, are you here? Julie, hello. Let me mark you as here. Okay, perfect. Julie, you have got a double dip. So if we dive in, number 1 and number 2. Oh, Aaron's just coming, and I'm just going to give him this note we made for what we need making. So before I open these, hello. We have a request for something you need to make us, which will help us out on the lives massively. It was suggested by a customer, okay, and I'd really like it made.
3D ear?
A 3D ear, so I can put the earrings in the ear to display how they'd sit.
Okay, no.
Not just a random ear. No.
Yeah. Are we thinking Minnie Mouse ears?
No.
What are we going for?
No, can we have like a mini, not like a, actually
a realistic ear with an ear hole.
A realistic ear with a couple of earring holes. A couple.
Okay.
Yeah?
Just bottom ones or top ones as well?
Both.
Probably easiest to try and do it flat so the back of the ear will be wrong, but the front of the ear will be right.
That's fine. Very happy with that, so then I can actually hold it up flat as well, so that would be fine.
And a holdy stick on it as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay, he's on it. Thank you for the tea. Right, sorry about that. Let's go down. So, I can get them on Timu. To be honest, I probably could buy them somewhere, but to give Aaron the task of making them, he really enjoys designing stuff and doing bits and bobs like that. So he'll enjoy it, I'll enjoy it. It means that he's made it for us, and we've already got the materials here, so we don't have to spend any money, if that makes sense, because he can do it. It's but yeah, he is a good one, and he's gone straight to his laptop now. I can see him, so I guarantee he's gone straight to designing. Right, so in here, Julie, Stacey and Emily Rose, hello. Now straight away, Julie, you have got a Christmas sticker, which means you definitely get the crystal charms. We'll do the dip for that in a moment. And you've got a pendant. So this is a new item. Again, this one is not on the website yet. So this one will be going on in the coming soon section, and it will go live to supporters first. We've seen this one has matching earrings to it. The earrings are slightly smaller size, but they are the same design. Again, it's got the mascasite, if I pronounce that correctly, crystals in, so the darker crystals. It's got oxidized silver with the darker markings as well, and then he's got this gorgeous detailing. So it is a bumblebee pendant. Now this one would come with one egg pop, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And if on the jewellery, the pearl does sit here and it can move around. The wings, as you can see, they are slightly curved forward as well, so the pearl would sort of sit in the centre there. Okay, so that is your first one. First option. Your second option in here, oh, there's none on that bit there. And in here you've got, no way, you've got a second Christmas sticker, but you've got the matching earrings. No way did they come out together. Wow. Oh, I love that. I'm actually just going to pop them all on here. Now, I'm afraid you do have to pick between them, Julie. You do have to pick to have the pendant or the earrings here. But, how cool is it that they came out together when they would have been two complete random picks in the box of the dips, and they've come out together. Wow, so this is the matching set. So as you can see, the bee earrings are the exact same design, but they are just slightly smaller. They would come with two openings, and again you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Oh, I know, Julie. So these, again, these are not on the website yet. So all of this will be coming in the coming soon section, and then it will go live to supporters first, and then it will be obviously live for everybody else. So what do you think? Would you like the earrings or would you like the pendant? Marquisite. Marquisite. I know Nina, I'm terrible for it. I always get it wrong. Marquisite. But what do you think, Julie? Your husband has chosen the pendant. Okay, so you're keeping the pendant. The earrings are going to go back over there. And you also get two crystal charms. Spot on that time. Marquisite. I've wrote it down now, so hopefully I can pronounce it in that way. Perfect. So I'm just going to bring you up and we'll do your charm dips. I know, Kathy, that's what I thought when I saw them both. I thought that's actually really mean because you don't have the option to keep both. But it's really quite cool that they did come out at the same time. So two crystal charms here, and they are different, which is what we want. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have lobster or hoop fittings with these charms. Okay, so first one is the crystal heart charm. This crystal heart is not on the website. It is the longer, thinner crystal heart compared to our traditional hearts. And this is in a jet black, so jet black crystal. Same on both sides, apart from you've got the 95 silver stamp on the bail on the back bit there. So you've got that, I don't think you can see fully on the camera. You can sort of see there's something on that back bit of the bail, but that's just the stamp. So you've got the darker heart, and then you've got a crystal spike charm as well. And this has got the holographic crackle design. So it is a clear crystal, and then you can see there straight away you've got that crackle effect, which is the holographic colours, so the blues, yellows, pinks, purples, and then that means you just get those flashes of colour as you wear the crystal and as it sort of catches the light. So I hope you're happy with both of those as well. And can you have lobster fittings? You can. Let me write that down before we grab your egg pop. So charms are lobster. The other night I forgot to write down somebody's choice, and I felt so bad that I had to email them the next morning, sort of saying, "I'm sorry, what fitting would you like?" So I'm trying to remember to definitely write them down. You're very welcome. So if we do your egg pop, the purple egg pop, let's go down. Yes, if you choose to have your charm on a hoop fitting, they can very easily slide onto a chain to make them into a necklace. They're also quite a nice size, so they could be worn as pendants and necklaces as well. So inside here, Julie, you have got 4 pearls in your egg. So you've got a Cadbury purple, you've got a rose gold, a brighter coral, and in between a sunshine and a lemon yellow, so quite a nice bright yellow there. Now, Julie, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off your pendant. If on, which one would you like? And you can swap the pearls if you're not happy with them. If I run them through the board, the Cadbury purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And your yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. Oh, bless you, Rosemary. That's very kind of you. What do you think, Julie? Can you have the lemon yellow on the pendant, and can you give the pearls that are left to the next person on the lineup? Oh, wow. Of course you can. Oh, bless you. That's very, very kind of you. Would you like to give them all to the next person, or would you like to split them? Let me read again. I think you've said so all of them to the next person. Let me bring you back up. Oh, do you, Rosemary? Oh, wow. Do you run, do you have a business and do customizations? That's really cool. Cadbury, can I split them? Oh, bless you. Of course I can. So lemon yellow on here. And then what I'm going to do, just because with the egg pops at the moment we're getting so many pearls in the sand, I'm going to pop them in 3 separate bags, and then that way, without looking, I'll just dive and pull one out for each of the next 3 people on the order list, if that's okay with you. So 1, 2 and 3. So they're just in 3 separate bags, so I'll just pop those here and just grab one without looking to donate to the next people. Bless you, Julie. That's very, very kind of you. So I've got down that you'd like to have the yellow on the pendant. We're having the lobster fittings on the charms. Let me do your naughty or nice card. And you have got a nice card. You've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £2 off code that you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, Julie, and with everything safe up there for you. And again, that's very, very kind of you. Anne Townsend, you are up next, my lovely. Julie, you're very, very welcome. And Anne, we have just seen you, so hello, hello, hello. Shall we find out what pearl you've got first, Anne? So I'm just going to do a mix. They're all in my hand, and if I just dive in and pull a bag out, you have got the coral. Hang on. So your bag's there. I'm just going to take the other 2 away. I think that was the fairest way to do it, because then I can't see at all what I'm picking. Oh, so you have been gifted the coral pearl from Julie there. Okay, so that one is already, I'm going to pop it to the side, but that is already yours in the sand. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so if I bring you back up, Anne, you have got a double dip. So 1 and 2, let's go down. So your first one. And in here, you have got a Christmas sticker. So that means you definitely get a crystal charm at the end there, my lovely. Now you have got the heart anklet. This one has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heart charms on the anklets here. Now they are hollow heart charms, so it's like a thicker border of the heart itself. Let me get it focused. Nope. Let's pop it on this. It also has got quite a nice sized bell on the anklet. If you can just hear it ringing there. So this one would come with 1 egg pop. You can have the pearls on or off the jewellery. And if you choose to have the pearl on the jewellery, you can have the pearl either attached next to the heart, or you can have it, you can have it moving in between the hearts there. Just going to get it focused. There we go. Okay, so like I said, it does have 6 of those heart charms. It's just, I'm going to show 2 just so you can see. Okay, so that's your first choice. Moving on to choice number 2. And in here, you've got a second Christmas sticker. So that means you've got 2 crystal charms as well. Now this one in here is a anklet. This is it's a ball and chain, so it is a double chained anklet. So you've got a normal single, almost like a trace chain along the bottom. If I just pull it back so you can see the whole thing. And then on the top you've got the ball and chain. So if I show you, it's a silver ball and then a little bit of chain, then a silver ball. Now those balls cannot move. Okay, so they are still on here. So as you wear this, I'm just going to bring it up closer again just so you can see. But as you wear this, the part of the chain that has the pearl on it, which I imagine actually would be the ball and chain section, would hang lower than the other one. I mean, not by that much, probably by about that much. So it would hang lower on the anklet. So one would be slightly tighter, one would hang lower. But again, you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. That's up to you. And if you wanted the pearl on the plain chain side, so not the side with the balls on there, you can as well. However, on that side it will swing the whole length of the anklets. So you would like to have the ones with the ball and chain, and then the heart one I'll pop over here. So if we do your 2 crystal charms first, and then I'll do your egg pops, my lovely. So in here, I might have to top up these charms soon. So 1 and 2, they are different charms. Again, that's what we like to see. So would you like to have lobster or hoop fittings on these charms? Your first one is a crackle spike charm. So this is a different crackle colour to the one that we saw a moment ago. So again, it's a clear crystal spike, and this has got a rose gold crackle effect to him. Okay, so you can see that deep, gorgeous rose gold colour, and that just means as the light catches the charm, you're going to see flashes of that coming through. So that's number 1. Your second charm is the raindrop charm. Okay, and this is in the green and purple colours. So in some lights you can see more of that green, in some lights you can see more of the purple flash. So if I hold it up like this, there you go, you can see the green and you can see the purple. So this is a raindrop shape. And again, this one, where I'm holding it at the top is where the fitting would be. This one is on the website in the charm form, and it is on the website as a pendant form, which is in a larger size. So I hope you're happy with both of those. Would you like lobster or hoop fittings with those, my lovely? So with the charm, we've got hoop fittings. Perfect. Okay, so if we do your egg pop then, you've already got the coral in there, which is donated to you. And in here, 2 pearls in that one. Now these are 2 pearls which complement each other beautifully. Your first one is a silver, but he does have that slight chocolate tone to him, but overall is that gorgeous silver. And then this one is a pinky rose gold. So this is a natural pinky rose gold, so it has got that rose gold base with an almost pinky overtone as well. Now, what do you think to these, Anne? If you're happy with all of these colours, then that's perfect. If, of course, you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. It's going to be completely up to you. So if I run them through the board, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The silvery chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the pinky rose gold's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. The first pearl, so that one there, so the one that's down the front, this one, the chocolatey silver, is that the one that you'd like on the jewellery? Yes. Okay, and just confirm are you happy with the other 2 colours as well? Just popping them all in here for you. And then, oh, what did I do? No, that's fine. If I do your naughty or nice card as well, Anne, you have got a nice card. You've got a £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £3 off code that you can use. And then if that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Always thought you'd like the sea green, but they're lovely. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're happy with them then, my lovely. I'll send the code across for you tomorrow, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. Up next today is Emma Carrington. Emma, are you here? And you're very, very welcome. Emma, hello, my lovely, and it's your first order. Wow, wow, wow. Just confirm, are you happy with the egg pops tonight? If you're not happy, I would have to move you to another night, but it means that you'd then have the oysters once obviously they come in stock. Or if you are happy with the egg pops, that's perfect and we can carry on. So either option is fine, it's just confirm what you prefer. Oh, bless you, Rosemary. Egg pops are fine, Emma. Brilliant. So let's dive in. You've got 2 egg pops altogether. So 1 and 2. Let's go down. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, number 1. Popped straight away there. You've got 2 pearls here. So you've got a natural coloured pinky rose gold. Now he does look like he's slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. And then you've got this gorgeous black cherry. Hoping for rose gold for the earrings. Oh, and we've got a pinky rose gold here as well. Now you also do have the bonus pearl gifted as well, but I'll grab that for you in a moment. Your next pop egg. And 2 pearls in that one as well. Now complete different styles of colours of these 2. You've got a huge two-tonal pink with brighter and lighter areas. And then you've got this gorgeous sunshine yellow. Now he has just picked up some sand there, but that will just brush off as we go through. So you've got the rose gold, the black cherry, the two-tonal pink and the bright yellow. Now I'm just going to put these 2 pearls in my hand, and in here your bonus pearl is the rose gold, so the pinky rose gold, so very similar to the one that you've got as well. They are slightly different sizes, but they are very similar in colour there. Now what do you think to these, Emma? If you're happy with these, then that's perfect, they're yours, and I'll need to know which 2 you'd like to go on your jewellery. If you're not happy, we can swap one or all of them, it's up to you. So if I run them through the board, your gifted pinky rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The pinky rose gold from your egg is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, and the sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is a 8. Swap the pink and yellow for pale icy blue and an oil slick for your daughter. Now, there would be a weight on oil sticks as I don't have any in my swaps at the moment. So if you're happy to wait, then that's absolutely fine with me. If you prefer not to wait, would there be a different colour that you'd be happy with? So you'd like to swap the pink and the yellow for pale icy blue. Now I'm going to give you this one here. Oh, no, I'm not, because he's two-tonal. Let me give you this one. You can let me know if that's too pale or if that one's okay. And you'd like to have the rose golds that you've got here on the jewellery as well. That's perfect. So let me know about that blue. Is that too pale? And also I can go lighter than that if you prefer to have sort of a lighter blue than that. Oh, bless her, Emma. Okay, so anything dark. Let me have a look. Are you happy for me to... Oh, actually, no, I found this one here. Dark two-tone. That's quite an unusual dark one. I'm just having a look. Let me show you that one. And that blue's fine. Okay, so this is more of a darker gunmetal grey, but he's got like hints of blue and chocolate in, and is quite mottled in colour. So it doesn't have the bright flashes of colour. Now, is that too dark, or would you prefer, again, like one with a flash of a brighter colour in? Or are you happy with that one? So you can see the silver, the chocolates, the gunmetal greys in that. But it's completely up to you. I'm just going to write down that we'd like to have the rose gold on the jewellery. So I'll take those away here. That's perfect. She wants to be a rock chick. Oh, bless her. Well, she will be an amazing rock chick. Let me take your 2 swaps away and then pop your other pearls in here as well. Perfect. So your naughty or nice card, you have got, oh no, you've got a naughty card there. So that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, Emma, but I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Charlotte, you got a top fan this week. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you ever so much. It will be soon that I'll be doing bits and like a few bits of top fan badges and bits like that. I've just got to get them finalised. Oh, bless her, Emma. It's all to come. If she's 6, it's all to come. But you'll enjoy every moment. You're very welcome. Up next today is Mandy Hayward. Mandy, are you here? Shall I do an updated order list in the comments? So from Mandy right now, here is the updated order list. There we go. Thank you, Charlotte. Mandy, hello, hello, hello. Now, Mandy, you have got one opening altogether. Are you happy to have an egg pop with that opening? Or did you want to wait until their oysters are back in stock again? That's completely up to you. So it's just marking off that you are here. So what do you think? Thank you, Kathy. Absolutely fine with an egg pop, Mandy. Okie dokie. So let's dive in. Yellow faced one here. Let's go down. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Oh, and that one kind of just popped them out there. And oh wow, already gorgeous 2-tonal pearl. So first of all, the pinks are huge today. Brilliant, large, hot pink pearl. And then this one here is a darker mottled silver and dark purple. So you can see the silver and the dark purple shades as we go around there. What do you think to these, Mandy? Now, if you're happy with both of these pearls, that's perfect. If you'd like to swap both of these pearls, that's perfect as well. And I'll just need to know which one pearl you'd like to have on your jewellery. If I run them through the board, the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. The two-tonal mottled silver and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8 as well. I'm just going to readjust it so we can see the two-tonalness when I hold it up. What do you think to these, Mandy? Swap the purple for a blurple, of course we can. Oh, that one's nice there. So let me show you that one. So blurple is the mix between blue and purple. In some lights he'll look more purple, in some lights he'll look more blue. So would you be happy with this? Oh, and he's got a flash of pinky to him. Would you be happy with that one? And if so, which one would you like to go on your jewellery? Would you like the pink or the blurple? What do you think? Oh, and you get the bonus pearl as well. I'm so sorry, I almost forgot. Julie also donated her pearls, didn't she? And you're the third person in the line, which means you've got the remaining pearl, which is that gorgeous Cadbury purple. So sorry, I almost forgot there, but that is yours. So you've got the purple, the pink, and the blurple. She does, Jenny. My memory, literally, we must have remembered then at the same time. It's a good combination together. If we move them, actually, that pink was in the right position. That way. They look gorgeous like that. Blurple on the jewellery and invoice for hoop on the other two pearls. Of course I can. Can I roll the dark one taken out? I missed it. The purple and silver. Okay, so blurple on the jewellery, Mandy, and the other two on hoop fittings. Okay, so the invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. So let me just pop these in here, then I'll write that down for you as well. 1, 2. So blurple on there. And you'd like to be invoiced for the other two on hoop fittings. Perfect. If we dive in for your naughty or nice card, and you've got a naughty card in that one, so it does mean that there's nothing on the back there. However, Mandy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Can't find the clear crystal charm, the with the holographic flex. No, Saskia, it's not on the website. That is one that hasn't gone onto the website at the moment. I do have quite a few crystal charms that have not been put on the website. When will the oysters be here? So yeah, they were I did have a delivery. It was wrong, so I couldn't. I have had to send that delivery back. So it wasn't mine. I've been sent the wrong thing basically. So the oysters, I'll get an updated tracking number tomorrow. So hopefully that means that they would have been sent. So I'll update everybody as soon as I know when they're coming. I'll update everybody. It's crazy. So my oyster supplier is right from, so there's no middleman. It's just me to them. So I don't. This mix up, basically they had to go on a business trip and left it to their colleagues, and what happened is we've got the wrong shipping label popped on the boxes. So it can happen, I suppose. It's just obviously highly annoying for us here who have ran out of oysters. So as soon as I know more, I will let everybody else know more. Whereas, was I sent prawns instead? I wasn't, no. Could you imagine? I'm not a fan of prawns, I'm afraid. Right, up next today is Jenny Redmond. Jenny, are you here? Jenny, hello. So Jenny, you have got a double dip. Let me dive in for that. Sorry, let me finish marking you off as here. There we go. So your double dip, Jenny, number 1 and number 2. So let's go down. In your first one, straight away, you have got a Christmas sticker, which means you're definitely going to have a crystal charm. Now, this one here is a pendant. We haven't seen this pendant come out of the double dips yet, and I'm not sure if this pendant is still on the website. It may have come off the website. It's the apple slices pendant. Okay, so it is in the shape of a apple, so you can see an apple border, and then the whole way round the border is encrusted with zircon crystals, so it's beautiful and sparkly. You've then got these segments which lead in towards the middle, and your pearl gets set right in the center there, so you won't see that middle section. That will be covered up by the pearl. You've then got a plain silver leaf at the top as well. So the apple slices pendant would come with 1 egg pop, and you'd have to have a pearl on the jewellery there. Okay, so that's your first one, Jenny. Moving on to parcel number 2. And in here you have got earrings. Now these earrings are stud back earrings. These ones are going to be quite hard to show you just because of they are slightly larger. So they are stud back earrings, and they have got, so if I hold it like this, the stud part here is at the top of the small circle. Now this circle can go all the way around, so both the larger circle at the bottom is not connected, it's sort of threaded through. Now if you choose to have pearls on these ones, they actually hang from the smaller circle, which makes it hang right in the middle of this top one here, so at the top, dangling in the middle. Also, we don't need to have pearls on here, so you can keep these as they are, or you can choose to have the pearls on the jewellery, so that's completely up to you. Now this one would come with 2 egg pops. Okay, so what do you think, Jenny? Would you like to have the apple slices earrings? No, dear me, apple slices pendant, or would you like to have the hoops earrings, which are stud back earrings? What do you think? Pendant. Can you have the pendant? Of course you can. So let me bring you back up. We'll do your crystal charm first. So with the crystal charm, would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting on there? It is a crystal spike charm. And this is a clear crystal spike charm. So this, with it being clear crystal, means it's going to pick up and reflect colours which are surrounding him. So if I just take this away, if that can focus there. So whenever you wear this one, it's going to sort of pick up, can you see, I've got nothing near it, but it's picking up the whites and the blacks that are surrounding me and sort of reflecting them back. So gorgeous clear crystal spike charm. So I hope you're happy with that one. Would you like I say, a lobster or a hoop fitting there? With the pendant, want it to go on a necklace, impossible, not sure what fitting you'd need. Of course it can. So if I put you down as a hoop fitting, that means it would have, if I show you, so a hoop fitting is this one here. I've just popped the link in the comments. So that means that would be attached onto the top of the charm, and then you can just thread it onto the chain, and then you can wear it as a necklace. Okay, so hoop fitting is like a slide-on fitting. So charm, you'd like to have a hoop on there. And with your pendant then, it does come with 1 egg pop. Now, would you like, let's go down. So sorry, let me start again. Egg pop, the pearl would definitely need to go onto the jewellery. So is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? 2 pearls in that one. It's kind of a black cherry night tonight. A gorgeously bright, almost like a dark burgundy red, brighter black cherry. And then a bright, bold coral. That could be like a red apple if you had that one in the pendant there. So we definitely need 1 colour in the pendant. And if, of course, you're not happy with these ones, we can swap them for you. What do you think? If I run them through the board, your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size. Okay, what do you think, Jenny? The red on the apple, perfect. And just confirm, are you happy with the coral as well? Thank you. Can you make sure the zip's all the way down? So if I type right down here that you'd like to have the red on there. Thank you, Bab. And if I do your naughty or nice card for you, in here you have got a nice card. You've got a £3 off code for the website, Jenny. So again, if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £3 off card that you can use. And can we swap the coral for a icy blue pearl? Of course we can. So let me just find the icy blues for you. How about that one there? So I've taken out the coral. Would you be happy with that blue there? The blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. He's gorgeous. Can you put a hoop fitting on it and invoice you? Of course I can. So let me just make a note of that for you. So you'd like to be invoiced for blue on a hoop fitting. Perfect. So the invoice for that hoop, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. Oh, sorry, it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, you've also going to be emailed with your £3 off code for the website. Jenny, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and of course happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next today is Catherine Badham. Catherine, sorry, are you here? And Jenny, you're very, very welcome. Catherine, you're here and you're happy with egg pops. Perfect. You knew what I was going to ask, bless you. Okay, I'm just marking you off as here. Okay, so you have got one egg pop all together. Dive in and give them a mix. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. That's close, they nearly spilt everywhere then. But you've got this one here. So, good luck, my lovely. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So you've got a apple green. You've got a pinky rose gold. You've got a darker chocolatey purple. So this one's a 2-tonal chocolate. And then he's got that purple overtone. And then you've got a bright candy floss pink. So you've got an apple green, a pinky rose gold, a darker chocolate purple, and a candy floss pink. Hoping for the rarest of them all. Catherine, you have got 4 pearls from your egg pops. So you get to keep all 4 of these. It just depends on which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And if you're not happy with these colours, we can swap them for you. Okay, so if I run them through the board, your apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Pinky rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. The chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. So like I said, I'll need to have one pearl on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these, I can swap them for you. Apple green, pinky rose gold, a chocolate with a purple overtone, and a bright pink. It is, Kathy. It is indeed. The double dip I will have running on Tuesday as well. So the double dip will be here, but the Christmassy theme will be going, yes. However, I may change the stickers in the double dip to a different themed sticker, but we'll see. Now, if anyone can see Catherine's comments, please comment on it to bring it forward, just because I'm not seeing it come through. Let me refresh here. Please can you keep the rose gold and the purplet, the purple chocolates, of course you can. Swap the pink for an Aurora and the next lady can pass on your green. Oh, bless you. Okay, so, right, let me go from the beginning. So with the, okay, so green, I'll pop that in a bag. That's very, very kind of you, and I'll donate that to the next person on the order list. When you say an Aurora pearl, what shades does that consist of? Because obviously everybody calls pearl colours slightly different, obviously, to their own calling. So what is the Aurora to you, my lovely? So you're keeping the pinky rose gold and the purple chocolate. What is there a pearl that you'd like to have on the jewellery? Sorry there, Catherine. I sort of just thrown everything at you there, didn't I? Soft rug for your cats to lay on. One's on coffee table, one's on the... Oh no, Sue. Oh, well, you get to enjoy the rug. Yes, we'll have Christmas and Halloween themes up, definitely. So we'll have Halloween over the October month. Christmas will be up after Halloween. Normally goes up after our anniversary on the 5th of November. And then we'll just have a few different themes in between now and Halloween. The clash of pink and blue, Catherine. I see. So, yes. So Aurora would be, yep, the Aurora Princess, or it could be the Aurora Borealis, or it could be like the white unicorn pearl, which is very, very rare as well. So there's lots of different... it just depends what the Aurora colour means to you. But you're happy to wait. It's just that you'd like to have them in my stores. And you'd like to have that one on the anklet. So yes, I currently do not have a two-tonal blue and pink available. Now, let me bring you back up so I can discuss this with you. If you are happy to wait for a blue and pink, that's absolutely fine. However, it may be a little bit of a wait for them. So as long as you don't mind waiting, and as long as you know that there is a wait, I'm very happy to do that for you. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. And then it's the blue and pink that you would like on the jewellery, which is fine as well. So let me just write this down for you. Swap the pink for two-tone blue and pink, and in brackets I'll put Aurora. Happy to wait? No, that's brilliant. So you'll go on the waiting list for that, and you'll get an email from me just to confirm and just to sort of keep you updated on the weight there, but hopefully it won't be too long of a wait for you. And then I've got the green there, which will pass on to the next person. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Let's do your naughty or nice card. So in here you have got a nice card, which means you've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have that £2 off you can use. And I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Catherine, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And of course, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. There is so much kindness tonight. It's lovely. Can someone pop a link in for anklets? Here's a link for anklets, Helen. If you're looking for a specific anklet, let me know. I can see if I can help you. Some of the anklets that I've shown today may not be on the website yet. They may be an item that's coming in stock soon. We do have over 34 different anklets on the website, so hopefully you may find one there. Up next today, however, is Colette. Is it Noonan? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Colette, are you here? Catherine, you're very, very welcome. And Colette, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you off as here. And egg pop is fine for you as well. That's brilliant. Thank you for confirming. Well, to start with, you have been gifted this apple green pearl from Catherine. So this pearl is yours. So you've got that one to start with, my lovely. So I've popped it in the sand already there. Quite a nice sized, brighter apple green. So if I bring you back up, you do have one egg pop with your order. So diving in here. And we've got a funky face. If we go down, is there a certain colour or colours you're hoping for, Colette? And you've got four, sorry, it's just a piece of fluff. You've got 4 pearls in your egg there. You've got another apple green. So this one's two-tonal. You've got beautifully brighter area and then slightly darker. So two-tonal apple green. You've got a two-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow. So you can see the lighter and brighter areas there with the yellow. You've got a darker Cadbury purple. And you've got a beautifully bright candy floss pink. So two-tonal apple green, two-tonal yellow, Cadbury purple and the pink as well. And then your gifted green there. You're hoping for sea-related colours. You're going on your first cruise in October. Oh, wow. I would love to go on a cruise. Well, I hope you have an amazing time. So these colours here, now of course if you're not happy with these ones, we can swap them for you. Okay, so if I run them through the board and then you can let me know. So the gifted green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So your two-tonal green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The Cadbury purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Just trying to think, sea-related colours. So are you thinking like blues and whites and sea greens kind of theme? Or are you thinking like the corals and the pinks with the greens as like more coral colours, if that makes sense? Or are you happy with these and then that's perfect? Completely up to you, my lovely. Can we change the pink to an icy blue and you're happy with the others? Of course you can. So an icy blue. Should we go for that one there? Let me hold this up for you so you can have a closer look. But take the pink away. Are you happy with that one there? Yep, Jodie, I'll be doing an updated order list soon, okay? So if anybody has ordered, or if you'd like to order, there is still space available for today. Just going to bring you up, Colette, but if you're not happy with that, I can change them, or change the icy blue for you. So pop these ones in here. Oh, beautiful. Would you be able to see the necklace on the live? I don't normally. Let me just see if I can quickly. I don't have. Just depends. If I can find it straight away, then yes, I don't mind. Normally, I don't show them on the live, and that's just because obviously I have to get it out from where it's all stored. Got boxes all over my floor. Okay, so it is this one here. It is this one, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, the chain I'm about to show you it on is not going to be your chain. So this is just my display chain. So I don't think this is... No, this is a trace chain I'm showing it on. So this isn't the chain that you'd have. So I've popped 4 of your pearls in there. So this is the Dreamcatcher cage pendant. So it can hold up to 4 pearls, and you can take pearls out, you can swap them around, so it's completely up to you. It does have some little spots of sparkle, little spots of crystal on the front there as well, so it just sparkles away. Then you've got your 3 feathers at the bottom there. So if you get any pearls in the future, Colette, you'll be able to swap them around in here. And of course you can take them out, can add them in, so you can have however many you'd like in there. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. I don't think I did your naughty or nice card, so let's dive in. Oh, I dropped it, so I'm just going to put that back in again. There we go. So naughty or nice card, and you've got a nice card. You've got a £1 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have that £1 off code you can use. I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. You're very, very welcome, Colette, and I hope you're happy with everything, my lovely. And that's safe over there for you. Up next today is Leah Johnston. Leah, are you here? So if I do an updated order list here, so I'm calling Leah now, so I'll do Leah from the top of the order list where we are. So Leah Johnson, Leah, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you off as here as well. So Leah, my lovely, you've got a double dip and you've got 1 opening. Now with your opening, are you happy to have an egg pop for that opening? If not, I can pop you to the side, and then as soon as the oysters are here, you'll get an email and I'll book you in for your oyster opening. But if you're happy with the egg pop, that one can be done tonight. So it's up to you. Which one would you prefer? Yes, happy with the egg pop? Okay, perfect. So we'll do your double dip first, then we'll do your egg pop added on to the end there. So if we dive in here, you've got 1 and 2 parcels there. So let's go down. On the website, Helen, they're under the fun section. So in here, Leah, your first one is a pair of earrings. Now these ones are the new earrings on the website. These are called, I believe, the chevron earrings. They are hook back earrings. If you choose to keep these ones, they do come with 2 egg pops, and your pearls you can have on or off the jewellery. Now if you choose to have your pearls on the jewellery, they do actually sit just at the top here, so they hang in between these chains. The pearl dangles around in between the chains. These earrings, they can sort of move, so that chain does move around, then the chevron sort of drops and brings it down. I love them, but I hope you're happy with those. So that's choice number 1, is the chevron earrings. Choice number 2. And straight away you've got a Christmas sticker there. So that sticker means that you have got a crystal charm that will do for you in a moment. So you've definitely got a crystal charm as a bonus item. And then you've got the butterfly anklet. Now this butterfly anklet has got 4 butterflies on him. Now these butterflies can move around in their own section. Okay, so this one would come with 1 egg pop, and then you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. So as I said, the butterflies, they move around up and down in their own section, and that's with all 4 of the butterflies. If you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery today, with this one even, your pearl I would suggest is to have in between the middle 2 butterflies here, and then for the pearl to then move in between. So you'll have all your butterflies moving in their own section, and then your pearl moving around in its own section as well. Or you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery, you can keep it loose. Which one would you like, Leah? Would you like to have the earrings, or would you like to have the anklets? What do you think? If I bring you up here. Oh yes, Sue, I remember. I hope that's all going well. Can you have the anklet, Leah? Of course you can. So if we do your crystal charm first, would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting with this one? Oh, and this is a good one. If we go down, you've got a crystal starfish charm. Now the starfish, this one is in a blue crystal. So where I'm holding it at the top would be where your fitting would get fitted. So lobster or hoop fitting, just depending on what you prefer. And a gorgeous bright blue starfish there. Can you have a hoop fitting? Of course you can. So I hope you're happy with that charm, my lovely. If I just bring you up so I can write that down, we're going to have hoop fitting on the charm. And that means with your anklet, you've got 1 egg pop, and then you've also got an extra egg pop with your other order. So that gives you 2 altogether. So you've got 1 purple one and 1 yellow one. So let's go down. Is there certain colours you're hoping for at all? Egg pop number 1, Leah. 3 pearls in your first one. You have got a brighter coral, a deeper rose gold, and a darker, almost a darker gunmetal grey. Looks like it may have a flash of a slight black cherry, but more of a darker gunmetal grey there. And then egg pop number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. You have got a sea green, a apple green, a brighter blurple, so mix between blue and purple, and then you've got a chocolate as well. So you've got a coral, a rose gold, a gunmetal grey, a sea green, an apple green, a blurple, and a chocolate. Leah, if you're happy with these, then that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off of the jewellery. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Yep, Helen, I'll add you on, that's not a problem. Leah, what do you think? What would you like to do? So you can choose to have a pearl on or off the anklet. So if on, which one? And if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. If you're not, we can swap them for you. Love them all. Okay, so that's good with the colours. Would you like to have one on or off the jewellery, my lovely? Yep, I'll do an updated order list after this one. Sea green on the jewellery, and then you're happy with the other ones as your loose pearl, is that correct? So I'm just going to bring you up here. So we're going to have sea green on the anklet, and then you've got your other pearls as your loose pearls. Perfect. Just going to write that down for you, Leah. Okay, then I've got down the hoop fitting for your charm as well. I hope you're happy with that. Can you have lobsters on the other ones? Of course you can. So you'd like to be invoiced for the other pearls on lobster fittings. The invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. If we dive in for your naughty or nice card, you have got a naughty card. So it does mean there's nothing on the back of that one. But Leah, I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, So let me just do an updated order list. Up next though, I am looking for Sean J. Sean, are you here? Sean, hello my lovely. Let me just update this order list and then I will be with you. Oh, bless you, Laura. Thank you for saying that, my lovely. And hello. Okay, so Shan, you have got a double dip. I've just popped in the order list there for you. So your double dip, let's pull out 2, 1 and 2, and let's go down. So parcel number 1. In here you have got a pair of Christmas earrings here, Shan. So Christmas earrings, this would come with 2 egg pops, and this one, the pearls would definitely need to go onto the jewellery. So these are the Christmas green sparkle wreath earrings. They are hookback earrings, and as you can see, it is a Christmas wreath. You do have a red bow at the top, which is coated in a red enamel, and then you've got green crystals surrounding the outside of the earrings. Now your pearls would go on the pins in the middle, so the pearls would move around in the centre there. Okay, so that's your first option, the green Christmas wreath earrings. Option number 2, so parcel number 2. Lauren, it just means, the fitting means if you'd like them placed on a lobster or a hoop fitting, so you could place them on a charm or on a pendant. If you choose not to have those, that's fine. It's just an egg pop on its own for the pearls to be loose. So in your second one is a cage pendant. Okay, so Shan, in this one, this is the Love Cube cage pendant. So this one would come with 1 egg pop. Now, with it being a cage pendant, it means that you can swap and change the pearls around inside the cage. So for example, let me pop one in. So if you get any loose pearls, or if you get any loose pearls in the future, or if you've got some at home already, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around inside the cage pendant. So you can sort of change the colour each day or to match your outfit, kind of thing. Now if I pop this in here, so I've popped a yellow pearl in here just so you can see. So this is the Love Cube cage pendant. So it's got different faces of different designs. So you've got a double heart on that side. You've got a larger heart on that side. You've got LOVE here. Now you are seeing a mirror image at the moment, so that does mean that that will be the right way round once it's with you. It's just backwards at the moment on the camera. So that is the Love Cube cage pendant. So you can see the pearl at every angle with that cage. Which one would you like, Shan? Would you like to have the cage pendant, or would you like to have the earrings? Can you have the pendant? Of course you can. So if I bring you back up, and I'm just going to mark you off as here because I didn't do that. Okay, so that one then comes with 1 egg pop. So if I dive in here, and let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. And you've got 2 pearls in your one. Now you've got a huge yellow. Now I did just show the pendant in a yellow, so you know how it looks in there. This yellow is slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. You've then got a slightly smaller, darker chocolate pearl. Okay, so a yellow and a chocolate. Now, if you're happy with these colours, Shan, they are yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's going to be up to you what you think and what you would like to do. If I run these ones through the board for you, your yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. What do you think to these, my lovely? Thank you, Sue. Oh, can we swap them? We can. Let me go up. Can I swap them to light icy blue and a Cadbury purple? Of course. That will look lovely in that cage. Let's get a blue that will pop. So icy blue, and then now I'm going to see what I can do with the Cadbury purple. I'll get as close to Cadbury as I can get. And then you can let me know what you think. That one there I think is actually good, nice Cadbury purple pearl. Okay, have a look at these 2 here. What do you think to those? Perfect. Perfect. Shan, I hope you're happy with those then, my lovely. Let me pop them in here for you. And on here, let me do your naughty or nice card as well, Shan. So in here, you have got a naughty card. Oh, bless you. So there's nothing on the back of that one. But, Shan, I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next then today is Kathy Rax. Kathy, are you here? Now, I definitely saw you a moment ago, Kathy. So hopefully you're still here. Linda Southam forced you to order. Oh no. With her comment of do it. Oh no. Or I don't know, is that a good or a bad thing? I can't tell. Okay, so Kathy, you have got a double dip. So let's dive in. 1 and 2. Let's go down. So, there's nothing in this side, it's just, I'm just going to rip that bit off. In your first one, you have got a pair of earrings. Now these earrings are the hookback dewdrop earrings. Okay, so we actually have these earrings in hookback and in a stud design. So the front is the same, it's just the backs are different. So this is the hookback and this is the dewdrop. So this is a gorgeous raindrop, so it's a backwards raindrop. The larger drops at the top, it gets thinner as you go down, and then your pearl actually gets attached onto the back here. So from the front of the earring, your pearl is dangling away at the bottom. So with these ones, these would come with 2 egg pops, and you can choose to have your pearls on or off the jewellery. Okay, so that's your first option, is the hookback dewdrop earrings. Option number 2. And in here you have got a Christmas sticker. So this one means you're definitely going to have a crystal charm, and you have got a anklet. Now first of all, gorgeous ring on that anklet there. Now this is the elephant anklet. This one is stunning. So it is an elephant all the way along. So an elephant link makes up the anklet the whole way. So, oh, if they actually stand the right way round. So little elephants. So the elephant's trunk is holding the link of the... Let's just show you up here for now. The elephant's trunk is holding the link for the first one, and his tail is holding onto the link behind. Now it's really quite hard to show you this one actually, but it does have all the detail on here. So he's got his eyes, obviously it's front and back designs as well. And it's that link is all the way. This is, yes, this is 925 silver. It's stunning anklet, this one. Now, what do you think? Would you like to have the anklet, or would you like to have the earrings? With the anklet, it comes with 1 egg pop, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Can you choose the anklet as that's what you wanted? Of course you can. The anklet is yours. So let's start with your crystal charm. So your bonus crystal charm, would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting? This crystal charm is not on the website. Okay, so this one is on the website as a pendant form actually. It's not on the website as this charm. It is the tribe charm. So this is a clear crystal tribe charm. My pearl picker doesn't want to close again, so it doesn't want to hold. There we go. Apart from, it does have the darker, so the tribe crystal itself is clear crystal. The actual indents, so the 4 corner sections that go inwards, do have this rainbow sort of aurora borealis colouring to it. So it does flash that rainbow blues, purples, greens colours. So you've got the clear crystal with those little flashes of colour from this middle section there. So I hope you're happy with that bonus charm. Like I said, would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting on that one? Just popping that on here for you. Hoop on that, you love that. Perfect. So on your charm, you'd like to have a hoop. And then if we do your egg pop for your anklet, you've got your purple egg here. So is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Kathy? You've got 3 pearls in your egg. You've got a blurple, so this is a mix between a blue and a purple. You've got a candy floss pink, which is a two-tonal, slightly brighter and darker pink. And then you've got an apple green with a few darker spots as well. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. And your apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Can you have the blurple, please? You can indeed, and you're very welcome, Kathy. Let me bring you back up here so I can just pop these in here. It's got such a nice ring on this anklet. Like, the bell is a really clear sort of tone to it. So if I write down, we're going to have blurple on there. Perfect. If I do your naughty or nice card, and you have got a nice card, Kathy, you've got a £2 off code for the website. So again, if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £2 off code you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Kathy, I hope you're happy with that. I was going to say, I hope you're happy. If you got pushed into it, I hope you're happy with what you got out of it, my lovely. And of course, once it arrives as well. Do all the anklets have a bell? No, not all of them do, actually. That's why I do make a point of saying with it if they've got the bell or not. I don't know off the top of my head which ones do and which ones don't. So if you do have one in mind, and if it doesn't say on the website, pop me an email over and I'll be happy to have a look and then obviously get back to you. Okay, up next then today is Anna Phillips. Anna, are you here? So if I do the updated order list from Anna where we are now. Dale, good evening, my lovely. Oh, I love that, Debbie. Love, love, love that. And Anna, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Anna, you've got one opening. Are you happy to have the egg pop with that, my lovely? So just confirm, are you happy with an egg pop? If you prefer to have the oyster opening, I can book you in for as soon as they arrive. So it is up to you. Oh, bless you, Valerie. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. Happy? Brilliant. So we've got one egg pop all together. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? How comes all the faces keep coming out? So in here, you have got, oh, and he came apart. You've got three pearls in your egg pop. You have got a darker chocolate. You've got a brighter coral. And you've got a brighter candy floss pink. What do you think to these, Anna? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I need to know which one you'd like to go on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can, of course, swap it. Now, if I run them through the board for you, your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Michelle, I make the cord to length, my lovely. Thank you, Aaron. So you can have it whatever length you'd like. So you just let me know in inches or centimetres what length you'd like it made to. And then, yeah, I make it to that length. Can we swap the pink out for a rose gold? You can indeed. Oh, this one. How about this one here? So swap the pink for a rose gold, a darker rose gold. So would you like darker than that one? A darker one. Let me have a look to see what I can do. I may be able to. That one's a little bit darker. There. So this one is sort of one of the darkest I can go to at the moment. So have a look here and let me know what you think to this one. And then if you're happy with this one, which one would you like on your jewellery? It's very pretty. That one's perfect. And can you have 2 pearls and 1 charm? You can do, yes. I would invoice you for the extra fitting of the other pearl. But if you're happy to do so, then yep, you can definitely do so. Which 2 would you like on there? Chocolate and the rose gold, of course you can. Let me bring you up and then I'll write all that down. Oh, bless, your cat's pawing at my hands. Oh. So, chocolate and rose gold, that they are gorgeous together as well. Okay, so choc and rose gold, and then you'd like to be invoiced for rose gold on charm. Okay, so the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. If we do your naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card. So you've got a £3 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £3 off code that you can use, and that will get sent across for you tomorrow as well. Oh, Anna, I love that. When you receive it, if you don't mind, you can share a picture of your charm and your 2 dogs. Love that. Obviously, you don't feel like you have to though. I hope you're happy with everything there once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. You're very, very welcome. Up next today is Jodie. Jodie Dyer, are you here? Jodie, hello, and you're fine with egg pops, perfect. So you've got your 2 openings all together, so one with your order, one with your loyalty card. So 2 egg pops, fine, let's get these open. So, oh, a green and a blue one here. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all, Jodie? Let me just mark off that you are here as well though. Okay, so your blue one. Oh, the dreaded word, Natalie. I'm sorry. Sounds like my son. Now look at these. So you've got a pinky rose gold. Rose gold's come out a lot today, actually. It's a gorgeous colour, though. You've then actually got a candy floss pink and a coral. Now these 3 pearls go beautifully together. So pinky rose gold, candy floss pink, and a coral. And then your second egg. Oh, and popped out 3 pearls again. So this time you've got a nice deep dark purple. You've got a lemon yellow. And you've got a watermelon. You was hoping for a rose gold too. Oh, that's perfect. So Jodie, if you're happy with all 6 of these pearls, that's perfect, they are yours. If you're not, we can swap them for you. And then we'll need to know if you'd like to have pearls on or off your jewellery. So if I run them through the board, the pinky rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The darker purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5, and the watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Okay, what do you think and what would you like to do? Rose gold on the anklet, and can you swap the pink for a dark red? Of course. Red. So have a look at this one here. Would you be happy with that red there, my lovely? So pink I'll be taking away, and then that red, are you happy with that one? Just going to bring you up so I can write down that we're going to have rose gold on the jewellery. If it's not the correct colour though, let me know, we'll go back down and I can change it. So rose gold on there, and then pop these ones in here. Perfect, brilliant, and you're very welcome. So pop these on here then. Jodie, I'm glad you're happy with that. We do your naughty or nice card, my lovely, and in here you have got a naughty card. Oh, sorry, so there's nothing on the back of that one, but Jodie, I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's safe up there for you. Brilliant. And up next then is Tracy Cutler. Tracy, are you here? Jodie, you're very, very welcome. Such a good tea. Tracy Cutler, are you here? Tracy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Tracy, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see as well. I'm just going to refresh my comments here so I'm not going to miss... Oh, let's turn that around. I'm just going to give these a shuffle because I've seen the first couple of cards now because they keep turning around. There we go. Now my comments haven't moved at all, so I'm just going to double check by going onto a different screen quickly. Make sure I'm not missing any comments. No, it hasn't moved there either. Okay, that's perfect. Can someone just give me a high or just like a full stop or something just to make sure that they are moving? And I'll say last call for Tracy. So I'm currently looking for Tracy Cutler. If you're not here, that's fine, we can move on, and if you do come on, we'll add you back in again. Oh, bless you, thank you guys. Whitney, Rebecca, Joanne, Sue, Alison, Bronnie, thank you. Valerie, yep, so they're working. I'm very, very happy for everyone not to talk if you don't want to. It's not that, it's just so I know the comments didn't freeze there. So that's brilliant. Let me close that extra window because it is working on the other screen. Okay, so I haven't seen Tracy, so let's move on. Like I say, if she comes on, we'll add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Helen Dickinson. Helen, are you here? Helen, hello my lovely. Now just because it's a different name on Facebook as to the order form, can you let me know what the email address that you ordered in is? Not the whole email address, just from the @ sign onwards, what that section is, and that's just because it's a different name. If you could just confirm that for me. And because if you've typed the @ sign, you may need to comment on that comment just to bring it forward. Sometimes Facebook blocks it if it thinks that you've typed in like an address or something. So if anyone can see Helen's comment, or Helen possibly comment on your own comment, it brings it forward so I can see. Oh, bless you. Okay. Okay, so thank you for confirming that for me, my lovely. So, Helen, you have got a double dip. So let's dive in for your double dip. Is there anything in particular that you're hoping for? Thought I had two then. So let's go down. Your parcel number 1. And in here you have got a Christmas sticker. So that means you're definitely going to be getting a crystal charm. Now the item here is a love heart anklet. Now this one's really quite special. This one is the actual links of the anklet are love hearts. So every single link is a love heart. Okay, so a love heart shape. They just depends on the way around that it's sitting. But every link all the way to the end are love heart shapes. Every one. It's a gorgeous piece here. So that one comes with one egg pop, and you can choose whether you have your pearl on or off the jewellery there. Okay, so that's your first choice. Your second choice is, and you've got a second Christmas sticker, which means straight away you're going to have 2 crystal charms, Helen, and you've got a second anklet as well to choose from. So this anklet has got the stones on. So these are the blue, so I think it's turquoise, but I'd have to double check. Blue stones. Now these are not all the same colours, they are various different shades, and some of the some of the blues do have like darker streaks going through, so they're all slightly different colours, just depends on the stone. And like this colour placement isn't going to be the same on every one of these anklets either, so it's all going to be these sorts of shades, but they may be in different placements because obviously it's natural stones and stuff. Now this one is not on the website yet. This is going to be a new in item, so it will be on the website soon. What do you think, my lovely? You've got the love heart anklet or you've got the blue anklet. Which one would you like to keep, Helen? Lisa, yeah, if you would like to order, I can add you on for this evening. That's not a problem. Can you have the hearts one? Of course you can. So to start with, we're going to do your 2 crystal charms. Would you like lobster or hoop fittings on your charms? So we've got charm number 1 and charm number 2. Now these are similar charms, but they are different colours. It can come as a necklace, Monica. I don't have that size in at the moment, but there is an option that I can have it in the longer size, so the necklace size. If that's something you're interested in, you pop me an email over and I can have a look into that for you. Now what you've got here, Helen, is you've got 2 crystal spike charms. They are both a crackle crystal spike, but they are different crackles, so they are quite different. This one here is a rose gold crackle. Okay, so you've got rose gold colouring. So it's a clear crystal, and then just depending on how the light catches it, you'll get those rose gold flashes through the spike there. Your second one, which is the crystal spike charm, has got the holographic crackle. So this one has got the blues, purples, greens, depending again on where the light catches it, it flashes the lighter colours. So you've got one crystal spike with the lighter one with the darker flashes. So when they're together, if for example you wear them next to each other, they sort of then also bounce off of each other. So you can see one lighter, one darker. So I hope you're happy with those. Would you like the lobster or the hoop fittings on those? Both on hoop. Perfect. So with your anklets, that does come with one egg pop. If I dive in here for you, so you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. That's going to be up to you. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? So you've got 3 pearls here. Your first one is a 2-tonal silver and chocolate. So as you can see, it is a base chocolate and then he has this silver overtone. You've then got a lighter icy blue, slightly 2-tonal with lighter and darker areas. And then you've got a gorgeous brighter coral. Again, slightly lighter and brighter with 2-tonal markings. Helen, what do you think to these? You've got a 2-tonal silver and chocolate, 2-tonal icy blue and a 2-tonal coral. If you're happy with these, that's brilliant. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you for colours of your choice. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have pearls on or off the anklets. The silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Keep the blue and swap the other 2 for a black, grey or a silver. So keep the blue and swap the other 2. Swap the 2 for, is that for 2 black, grey, silvers? Or for 1? I got a lighter silver and a darker silver. I can probably go darker as well, moving into the darker gunmetal greys as well. Or are you happy with those there? Or of course like 2 of these with a certain shade with the lighter or the darker one. Them ones are lovely. Okay, perfect. Which one would you like on the jewellery, or are you happy and prefer to keep there's no pearls on the jewellery? So if I bring you back up, so you've got the heart anklets. Would you like pearl on or off, my lovely? the silver on the jewellery, the lighter or the darker of the silvers? So I can go back down. There we go. Lighter or the darker silver? The lighter one, perfect. So let me pop these in here for you. I hope you're happy with that, Helen, my lovely. Pop this in here as well. So you're going to have the 2 crystal spike charms. You've got your anklet as well. If I do your naughty or nice card, and you've got a naughty card there. So it does mean there's nothing on the back of that one. But Helen, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Annette Malloy. Annette, are you here? Annette, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you as being here as well. Now, Annette, you have got a 4 pearl oyster opening. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So, 4 pearl oyster. Let's go down. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, my lovely? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? There's one side. And the other side. And in here, hoping for blues. We've definitely got a blue there. There's no more in that one. If I just dry these up for you. Okay, so we do have, I'm just going to clean that one up slightly more. We do have an icy blue here, but let me just go through the other colours as well so you can have a closer look. So this one is a darker, deeper silver. Now he does have like almost a blue overtone, but definitely a base darker silver. You've got an icy blue, a bright gold, and a coral. Now, Annette, what do you think to these 4 pearls? If you're happy with these, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So the darker silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7 as well. Annette, my lovely, what do you think to these? Trade the coral for a darker blue. Okay. So if you have a look here, what do you think to that blue? And are you happy with the other pearls? That colour combination looks stunning. Wow. But of course we can still swap the other ones if you're not happy. Yes, that's perfect. And just to confirm, you're happy with the other colours as well, Annette? Let me pop them in here for you. I'm just going to pop this on here as well. Beautiful shades, isn't it? If we do your naughty or nice card, Annette, you have got a naughty card there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Okay, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And up next today is Colette Herbert. Colette, are you here? Colette, hello. Oh, bless you, Colette. Going down. Oh, bless you, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us today. We go live on every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. So yeah, if you the page we're on now, if you give us a follow or a thumbs up, like means that you'll get notified when we go live. But yeah, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. So Nina, Colette, that's not a problem. So you have got a egg pop. So is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for, Colette? So in here, Annette, you believe you ordered 2 oysters. No, on the order form I've only got down 1, my lovely. So I've got down as 1 for Pearl Oyster, Annette. So if you have a look on your confirmation order email, it should have the invoice attached onto there. If it doesn't, pop me an email over quickly and I'll send you the invoice just so then you can see as well. So, Colette, this is your egg pop. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? And you've got 4 pearls in that one. So you have got a rose gold, quite a nice larger, lighter rose gold there. An apple green. Now your apple green does have a few darker spots to him. You've got a brighter coral. And you've got a nice, deeper, darker chocolate pearl. So lighter rose gold, a 2-tonal apple green, a brighter coral and a darker chocolate. What do you think to these ones? Again, if you're happy, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The apple green with the darker spots is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7, and then the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Can you please swap them to a sea green? dark again. Oh, hang on, let me move all of these to the side for you. So you would like to have a sea green, a darker gunmetal silver, no, they're not silver, they're like a dark gunmetal. The darker gunmetal silver. So if it's more silvery, so the darker silver tones I can do is that one, or it goes more into like the darker gunmetal tones. So I'll hold that up in a moment and you can let me know if you'd like to go darker. A pale lemon and a dark blue. Okay, so when I hold this up, let me know. I can, if you'd like me to go lighter or darker. The green and the blue would probably be around that shade, but with the yellow and the silver, I could go lighter or darker. So what do you think to those, Colette? What do you think, and what would you like to do? The others are perfect. I'm just going to take these four away because they're just going to run around everywhere. And you'd like to go for a darker gunmetal. So if I show you, where are we? These one, nope, they're olive green. Sorry, wrong pot. Where did I literally had it a moment ago? Ah, there it is. Okay, what do you think to that one instead? Beautiful. Brilliant. So if I bring you back up, they are all yours, my lovey. I'll just take the lighter silver away. Colette, I hope you're happy with that. So if I pop these on here and you get your naughty or nice card as well. So you have got a nice card. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £2 off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Colette, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything when it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, now I believe that is the end of the order list for today. Thank you all for watching and for joining in. We're going to be live again on Tuesday evening, probably with the egg pops still on Tuesday, but I'll give an update on oysters as soon as I know. I hope you will have a brilliant Monday and start to your week. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.